It's a brand new day here at All Stars, and we're walking back in from last week's elimination to find out that Fatima has left us. As much as we will miss her, and as much as she is such great representation for every Muslim woman everywhere, it's time to move on and face the facts. She's gone. I think I fully just want to say how grateful I am to still be here, because that is like what is shocking me the most, is that I'm still able to be in this competition, and I just have to say thank you to you, Savvy. Well, I'm glad that you're still here, Aaron. I mean, Fatima had been in the bottom the week that I won the first week, and honestly, I felt, personally making my decision, as much as I love Fatima and I think she's such a great representation of being an all-star and being in this competition, personally, I just couldn't see you leaving this week. I just appreciate you for keeping me in this competition and saving me, because I know that this is like a dream of mine to be here, and I'm just so grateful that you kept me here, and I want to repay you, and I want to make sure you didn't make the wrong decision by doing just as great this week. Like, I want to do better this week. This whole thing put a fire under my ass for sure. I'm just so grateful that I'm still in this competition and that I'm still hanging on strong, because I have to win this for, being in the competition. Third time is the charm. This is my third time here in this competition. The world is watching me and looking at me with a close eye, and I have to do well to be in this competition. No more half-stepping. It's full stepping now. Personally, I didn't want to see anyone go home last week. Like, that was just the beginning of more tough eliminations to come. I mean, this competition is unlike anything ever. No one's ever seen something like this get done before, and I fear that eliminations will get more tougher as time goes on. Like, we're not safe. No one is safe. I mean, Kayla went home. I mean, I sent her home, but that was tough to do, and I mean, this is just a huge battleground, and anyone can get hurt. I mean, like a grid, like All Stars is literally like a battleground. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen next, and that is just so evident. Like, being here, it's tough to admit, but I mean, sometimes eliminations are going to get tough, and I feel like we're not done yet, because although there's still 10 of us here, and some seats are not filled anymore, it's like getting really scary. When Fatima went home last week, it saluted us as the top 10, and that is a lot of pressure. There's so much pressure on everyone to do so well, because it's almost literally the halfway point. Like, 6 girls have gone home, and that says a lot. We all have to work our asses off to prove why we deserve to win this competition. Though All Stars is not like a regular season, it is 10 times harder, because you don't know what the judges are looking for every week. You don't know what's gonna happen. Shit is getting real. But ladies, let's not forget. I mean, if you think about it, Some of those 6 eliminations were not made with accurate decision making. People have done different things. It just goes to show that this competition doesn't have a rule book. There's no ideal way to do something. That's so true, actually. Like, there's literally no ideal way to do things. I mean, let's be honest here. Did Andrea deserve to go home? Episode 2? No. It should have been Moni Love. And I'm sorry if I'm a fake bitch for admitting that, but it's true. Andrea was our team leader, but I mean, if we are looking at responsibilities, it was me and Moni's fault that she ended up in that bottom 2. And let's be honest, Kayla did not deserve to leave. Amy chose to decide to eliminate her for no reason. And let's not forget, this competition has no rules. No, some people follow track record, some people don't. I bet you're all dying to know who I decided to send home. It's okay, you all can admit it. I know you all been dying to know. Well, nobody. Sorry, Aaron, but I chose to send you home. Oh God, here we go. How do you feel about that, Aaron? Well, I personally don't understand why you would think I need to go home, but I'm not mad. I mean, you were told to do a decision, and though you did decide to send me home, Savvy won that battle fair and square, in my opinion, and that's that. Oh, all right. Okay, then. I'll take it. I'm not at all surprised that Fatima left. I mean, the girls thought she deserved to go because, well, she was in the bottom for the 2nd time. Okay, then. Well, what about Angie being the bottom 2, 3 times? Why am I looked at like I'm crazy now, all of a sudden? Like, I'm not following track record. Baby girl, literally Christy said that there's no rule book here. So why is it like they're looking at me? Aren't you worried you're not playing a fair game? You know what, Maria, that's not really clicking to me. That's not making sense to me. Because, first of all, where was all this energy when Angie was in the bottom 2? 3 times. Like, if Fatima was in the bottom 2 one more time, I don't think it would have been such a big deal to keep her around. Personally, that's why I decided to keep her in the competition. Because, you know, she deserved to be here like everyone else. I'm not being rude to Erin by saying that I wouldn't choose her, that I chose her, but I wouldn't have chose Fatima because that girl deserved to be here. She was great representation. No offense to Erin, but I just think Erin is a basic white girl. Offense to you, of course, Erin. How do you feel about that, Erin? I don't care. That's her opinion. It's an opinion, not a fact. After all, it's just a game. I mean, we all signed up to be here, and we all knew we were going to be put in this position one way or another. It is what it is. I mean, when you sign up for ANTM, you sign up for unexpected choices. So whatever. I'm not mad at all. Personally, I wish that you would have said it to my face, because maybe you could have helped me improve. But I get, okay, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Everybody knows me as the beach girl. Like, the beachy girl. And everybody underestimates me. And you know what, Moni? You can go ahead and underestimate me. Actually, all of you could underestimate me. I'm fine with anyone underestimating me. Personally, because we all know I'm going to prove it in the end. And I'm going to slay this next challenge. This is mine to do. I am here. Erin Thompson is ready to show the world who she is. Baby, this is a game like no other. Play the game however you want. That's what I say. It is a brand new day here at the All-Star household. All of us are dressed, ready, and are itching to know what is this week's main challenge. Because whatever it is, I need to prove it, and I need to break my curse from Series 2. Hey ladies, want a clue on how to become a top all-star? Well, don't get blue, because you just got a letter. All it takes is a little spice, salt, and pepper to really go to the top. Just take it from my friend Blue here. She knows everything. Isn't that right, Blue? God, say it isn't so. Ladies, welcome to episode 7 of All Stars 1. Now ladies, all of you have fought your way to the top 10. So for this week, we're doing a very special challenge. 25 years ago, Blue's Clues hit our screens everywhere. Now, like many, this show has changed lives of many, helping kids and adults. It just so happens that when I was babysitting my little sister, I would always put this show on for her. So it's a great pleasure to announce our collaboration with Blue's Clues with an amazing Blue's Clues photo shoot. Now, each and every one of you will wear inspired dresses based off of Steve and the other main hosts' shirts in an editorial take. Now, Savvy, since you were the top winner all-star of the week last week, you will be doing a photo shoot with Blue herself, which is so awesome. So congratulations to you on that. Thank you. Ladies, this challenge is not about being sexy. It is not about that. This is an editorial photo shoot, meaning you have to serve your best editorial pose and serve it to the judges. I'll see you tonight at panel. Bye. Oh my gosh, this is so camp. Like doing a Blue's Clues inspired photo shoot and getting an opportunity to pose with one of the 10 characters is so cool. I can't wait to see how this is gonna go. I am so excited for this challenge. Are you kidding me? An editorial photo shoot of a children's show? I love a fun take on it, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't care if I'm safe or in the top, but for the love of God, I hope they pair me up with Magenta, because that girl is my queen, and I want to pose with her so bad. All Stars, I hope you've had a blue day hanging out with the characters of Blue's Clues. Now ladies, at the end of the day, this challenge requires your talents about modeling. So, without further ado, let's take a look at all of your photos this week. Roll the footage. Ladies, based on your performance in this week's Blues Clues challenge, I have made some decisions. When I call your name, you're safe. Versace, you're safe. Thank you. Moni Love, you're safe. Thank you. And lastly, Aaron Thompson. Thank you. The 7 of you represent the tops and the bottoms of the week. All right, judges, welcome to a brand new panel. We're first gonna start our panel off with an amazing model. First up is Christy Blanche from season 4. Hi. Hey judges, how y'all doing? Amazing. This week, we partnered up with Blues Clues for their 25th anniversary, or should we say their Blue anniversary, with an amazing editorial Blues Clues photo shoot. How much fun was this for you? Personally, I've watched Blues Clues growing up as a little kid, and getting to participate in this challenge is mind-blowing, honestly. Wow, all right. Let's take a look. Well, I'll go first. I think, Christy, though, this is a great way to start the challenge. I think this photo is absolutely probably one of the best tonight so far. What a really great way to start it out. I think, looking at your photo, I wish that the limbs were a bit more controlled, but you know what? It's whimsical, it's crazy, it's editorial. It's what we're looking for from the challenge. Yeah, I think I agree. This challenge is really about editorial. We're not asking for beauty. We're looking for interesting poses that are so next level. And this is just next level. Like, this is what we're asking for. I think personally you are doing a really great job in this challenge. And I think this editorial is what is made for you. Now, this challenge, looking at your photo tonight, I think it's great. I love the overall sporadicness of the limbs. I don't actually think they look broken at all. I think you jumping in the air is very whimsical, and your creature you're with is, well, like in the shot, it's like a really great collaboration between the two of you. So a great work there. This is absolutely perfect. Yeah, I gotta say, I love it, and I think you're just amazing, and I want you to keep serving stuff like this to us every week. Thank you. Thank you, Christy. Up next is Season 2's very own Serena Vo. Hi, judges. Super great to be here today. Let's take a look at your Blues Clues inspired photo shoot. Meh, you know, it's meh for me. Really? Yeah, it's meh for me. I think, compared to the other girls tonight in the top and bottom, I'd say this is my least favorite. I just think the pose is nothing unique. Yeah, I'll elaborate more on that. Serena, I think I've seen this pose from you before. Have I not? Like, this pose is so common in your repertoire, and I want to see you try something new. Like, we're waiting to see something we've never seen before, and I just think this is something I've seen from you. Maybe not this season, maybe this season, I'm not so sure. But I'm looking at this pose, and I'm just kind of bored and wondering when it's gonna start, because I want to know more, and I want to have an opportunity to get to know you more, and I think this is just not a great representation of this challenge. I'd have to agree with Phoebe. I think we have seen this from you before. And it's a cute pose and it's nice, but I don't think you're really working well with your I don't think you're working well with your Blue's Clues character. I think you're using the soap as a handbag when the challenge is not to have your partner be your accessory, it's to accommodate for it. And it's just not it's personally not my favorite out of this bunch. Yeah, it's just the worst of the night. I think personally you are so much more worth than this and you could do so much better. And I think tonight you just fell a little flat for me. I would like to see you overcome it and keep going it because it's been peaks and valleys. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Amy Moore. Hi. Amy, let's talk about your challenge this week. This week you were partnering up with Blue's Clues and posing with an editorial campaign with one of their characters from the hit Nickelodeon show. Let's talk a little bit about you in particular, because I know you are a huge fan of what character? I was a huge fan of Magenta. I mean, I love anything pink, and I just think working with her this week was so, oh my god, it was just everything I wanted and more. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity, and I'm just so grateful that you guys let me work with her. All right, well, let's take a look at your shot. Wow, I am obsessed with this. Like, I'm obsessed. I think this is one of the best we've ever seen. Yeah, this is just, wow. First of all, this pose is like next level. The way you contorted your body this week to really build that signature pose is just flawless. You look amazing tonight. I can't even, like, this is beautiful. This is so good. Like, this is tough to pick a top 2 this week because you did so good. I think Magenta, you really worked with her well and you made sure the focal point was on you and her, and that pose is just wonderful. I love the boots. I love the way your legs are contorted in this shot. I think it's absolutely breathtakingly amazing. And you managed to execute the challenge perfectly. This is what I would see, and this type of pose at least is what I would see in a magazine. And I think you put it so well in this photo and it blended in perfectly. I think Magenta is just so flawlessly included in the shot perfectly, and you guys just work well with each other. So absolutely amazing tonight. I gotta say, you hit this one out of the park, Miss Moore. I love this shot. I think the one thing that the judges aren't talking about is the way you positioned your body. I think you have great body composition and you are really strong while working with anything. I think this is absolutely incredible. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. It means so much to me. Thank you. Okay. Our next model up to panel is Maggie Rodish. Hi. Hey guys, what's up? All right, Maggie, this week you had to participate in a Blue's Clues challenge where you had to pose with one of the iconic characters from the hit Nickelodeon show, as well as serve an editorial amazing pose. Let's take a look at your best shot. All right, let's see it. Well, I like your face in this shot. I don't get the pose per se. I think the pose is just a little it's just a little passe, you know? I personally think that the pose could be better. I think, though, at first, this was bad because I didn't see the character you were doing. And then it took me a while to look. Normally with other photos, it should not take a while to look. Yeah, I get what you mean, Johnny. I think personally this shot, you're looking at like You are at the Olympics of modeling. And I just don't get the overall, like, the vibe of this photo. I think it's a little boring and a little plain Jane. I wouldn't say that it's the worst of the night. I would say it's just the weaker shots of the bunch, for sure. It's just not elevated to the best abilities that it should be. Agreed completely. And Maggie, you know I love you and I think you're an amazing model, but personally looking at tonight's performance in the challenge, I think it could have been executed a bit more. And I think you could have done so much better with this challenge because you are a editorial girl. You have done editorial photos in season 2, and we were just looking for that same energy here. Okay, thank you. For me, I think you have an amazing star quality. You just need to find your light and where you shine. Again, even though you have done so well in your previous season, being here in this competition, you have to elevate yourself. That's what I would tell you. All right, I got it, thanks. Okay, I forget which model this is, but our amazing Savvy Fornata. Hi, what's up, y'all? Savvy, this week you were the top all-star last week. So you had the ability to pose with Blue herself this week. I know, completely shocking. What was it like? Personally, I haven't seen this show ever in my life, but I've heard things about it. And working with all of you guys this week was a lot of fun for me personally, so I'm excited to see this photo. All right, let's take a look. Wow, you look like a goddess in this photo. It's ethereal, it's editorial, and it's just awesome. I think this photo shoot was so well executed on your part. I think you worked really well with Blue and you highlighted her in the shot, which is very crucial because she's the main character, basically, of the show. So perfect job there. Absolutely well done. I have to say, I have to give it to you, Savvy. I think you did a great job this week. Absolutely. You know, I've seen you around in the DG community and watching your evolution is just amazing. And I think you continue to elevate yourself every time you're here at All Stars. And this is just wonderful. A really great photo shoot tonight on your behalf. I think the overall composition is just wonderful. You have amazing arms. You have the deep, beautiful complexion that's so effervescent and so like amazing to you. And I think you worked really well this week. Absolutely done. Well done. For me, I think, Savvy, you can do no wrong. I've said this many times before. I think you continue to elevate yourself as much as Phoebe has said before, and you are basically just the most amazing model in this competition, for sure. I think you elevate yourself so much, and I think that is really strong of you to do. Thank you. Personally, Savvy, I have nothing more to add. I think everyone's basically said everything that I've been speaking about. I think this shot is one of a kind, exquisite, absolutely amazing, and you worked really well with Blue. Your pose and your photo is just amazing, and you could really do no wrong for me. And I think these other bitches better watch out. Great work this week, Savvy. Thank you so much, baby. All right, next up is Pablo Murtaki. Hey, judges, so great to be here. All right, Pablo, this week you all did a Blue's Clues inspired challenge where you had to pose as with different characters of the franchise. So let's take a look at your photo tonight. I'm so excited to see what this is gonna look like. Oh, really? I'm kind of shocked. That's it? Like, that's the photo? Normally, Pablo, you're so... I'm just shocked. Personally, this photo is not as strong as your other ones here in this competition. I'm kind of looking at it and a little shocked because you've done so well here with the 6 episodes you were a part of. And I'm looking at this photo and I'm just confused with the direction of the photo. I think I'm just a little confused per se. You had a challenge very similar to this. You had an editorial challenge on your season and you almost landed in the bottom 2 that week. How does that feel? Well, I think that I'm not the best editorial model here. I love to serve cunt, I love to serve face, I love to serve body, boobs, and butt. I don't necessarily think that I'm editorial. Well, personally, Pablo, you have the tools to be an editorial model. You just do not know how to use them, which is we're looking for America's Next Top All-Star, and I think you just didn't bring it to this challenge like we had hoped you would. I was hoping for so much more from you this week. I'm kind of wondering why you've lost your mojo. Yeah, I don't necessarily believe that editorial challenges are my thing, and I apologize for that. All right, thank you. All right, next up, our last model tonight is Maria DeVentes. Hi judges, super excited to be here. Maria, let's take a look at your best shot this week. Oh, whoa, oh my. I'll go first. Maria, I love this shot, first of all. It's absolutely stunning and beautiful in so many ways. I think you look absolutely stunning tonight in this shot. I think the way you executed this photo was perfect. I mean, the character you got is a table, and there's not much to work with that, but somehow you worked well with it, and you accommodated for the character and did a kind of way that almost is like a fashion way of stubbing your toe. I don't know, maybe you did or not, but it's a lot of fun and so campy, and I love it. I think this is so cool. I gotta say that I agree with Lindsay when she said, yeah, it looks like this photo to me looks like you stubbed your toe on the desk, and it kind of looks high fashion sort of way of doing so. So I really like the overall execution about that. That's absolutely cute and so gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, bravo. You did such a great job with this. I think this is such a clever way of doing this challenge, and you somehow managed to make it look amazing and so effortless with everything that you did tonight. And I think you did such a great job, and I'm really proud of everything you did. I love it. I think it's just incredible. Yeah, great work. Thank you, guys. Well, ladies, the judges have made some decisions. Maria DeVentes, Christy Blanche. Ladies, congratulations, you're the top all-stars of the week.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
This is so hard to believe. Like, I actually broke my curse from series 2. If you remember, I only made it to the finale with 1 win. Now I have double the wins that I had back in season 2. This is just a great feeling, and it's reassuring that I'm on my way to the finale of this season as well. You have both won a lifetime supply subscription to perfumegenius.com. Perfume Genius selects a perfect fragrance for every woman. Congratulations. You'll receive perfumes each month. Congratulations, ladies. First of all, 2 wins and free perfume. Let's get it. All-Stars crown is mine. Pablo Mirtaki, Serena Vo, Ladies, I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination this week. It's okay. This is just one bump in the road that I'll get past. I know it. I'm gonna plead my case and do everything in my power to stay in this competition. We all know Serena has been in the bottom two times, and that cancels out her win, so she's good as gone. I'm stuck in feeling like I am going home, and I don't want to end up eliminated this week because I have come too far to just give up now. So I'm gonna try my best to plead my case and stay in here. As much as Pablo has been killing this season, I am not done yet. This is not the end. Maria and Christy, it is up to the both of you to decide who should go home tonight if you win this week's photo shoot battle tonight. Now, I'll let you all go into the house and deliberate. So what did they say? Well, me and Maria are the top two all-stars. All right, congrats, girls. I'm extremely happy that I got to break my curse on my season, so wait, what curse? On season 2, I only had one win when I went to the finale. What? Yeah, one win. Well, only one. I know, it's kind of shocking. In the beginning of season 2, I started out the competition as Susan Lucci. I had no wins moving up. I was doing consistently terrible, but I somehow managed to become all odds and win a challenge on episode 10? Yeah, 10. Funny that's the only thing I remember. How are you feeling tonight, Chris? Personally, I'm feeling very good because I have my second win, which means a lot to me, and I'm so grateful that I have it. But I'm looking at the two bottom girls, and I'm wondering what I'm gonna do. Hey, who's in the bottom two? Well, I'm in the bottom two. Oh, what a shocker. Yeah, and I'm in the bottom. What? What? You're kidding, right? What? What do you mean? You're in the bottom too? Yeah, why? You're laughing at? You're in the bottom too? You're kidding. You're lying, right? No, like, they said I bombed the challenge. Yeah, she's telling the truth. Shut up. She's in the bottom too? Girl, Miss Serena, you better pack your bags, bitch. How do you feel, Serena? Well, personally, I have a lingering feeling that I'm leaving, and I just feel like this is the time for me to leave. And I think, though I've done everything I can, I still would love to fight and be here. And I'm nervous, but I'm just wondering what's like, I'm at a loss for words because this may be the exact day I leave. That's not true. There's no rules to this game, remember? I mean, anyone could send you home. That's not a part of the rules though. Like, I'm not saying that I want to see you go, but I'm saying that you don't know what these two girls over here are gonna do. Hey Pablo, if you wanna go meet, we can. Sure, I'd love that. I'll be over there if you wanna meet me and we can talk. Sure. So y'all, I wanna know, who do you guys really think is going home tonight? Serena. I'm sorry, it's time for her to leave. Like, it is seriously time for her to go. Like, no offense to any of y'all, but didn't y'all think she's doing a little mediocre this season? Yeah, just a little bit, to be honest. I literally love Serena with all my heart, but she's just not the same girl from last time, you know, when I competed with her. Yeah, I have to agree, but I don't want to say anything rude about her, because I know Serena is such a dear friend, but at the end of the day, you know, like, I feel like she has to leave this competition today. I mean, seeing Pablo go would kind of be weird, to be honest. Interesting. How are you feeling? I know this is kind of like a little difficult for you. Well, to be honest, like, I
think I know, like, who's going home. Yeah? I just see Serena leaving this week. I'm sorry about. I love her with all my heart. I think she's a skinny queen diva girl legend, but I mean, I'm the Malibu bitch. Everybody, like, I'm the bitch. Like, I deserve to stay, and I want you to keep me here. And you're fierce and fab. You know, you're fun and cool. I like you, Christy. You're awesome. Thank you. I mean, hearing that come from you is such a life-changing moment for me, because I watched you on season 1 and I saw myself in you, and I couldn't ask for anything more better than to have you here with me in this competition. I think that is just a really nice thing to have, and eliminating Serena seems like the right thing to do, and I'm on agreement. I think it's definitely her time to go, because I mean, I think we all need to follow track record. For real. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not at all scared of Christy sending me home, because I don't think she would do that. Personally, I know she has my vote to keep me in the competition. Serena, I love you, girl, but this is your time to leave, girl.
Personally, I'm feeling nervous, but I'm excited to see the result. I think that this was just another week that I didn't do the best that I could have. I think if anyone were to stay in the competition, I want to stay, personally. As much as I love Pablo, and I think she's such a beautiful, amazing model, she's a big competitor. And you know, there are no rules here. Anything can happen. And I think seeing her go would take a lot off of our, would pull a lot of weight off our chests. Personally, I don't know if I see me sending her home, because I have bonded with Pablo as a really good sister of mine. And I think seeing her go would be hard to witness, you know? I think at the end of the day, she has a better track record than you do. And I think sending her home would just be really not right of me, because I consider her a friend to me and I have nothing but respect for her, you know? It's just that's just makes the most sense to me. But I'm not saying I want to see you go. Oh, no, I would never say that. I mean, you have been nothing but a role model to me my whole journey here, and I have a lot of respect for you, and I'm just at the end of the day, your decision is what you decide. Thank you. I really do. Thank you. I love you. I do. I love you too. Sending Pablo home is not the right thing. There's no rule book on what is to be decided of this competition. Serena personally has the best track record, and I think my decision is made up. This whole situation is just a lot to think about, you know? It's just, I look at you and I look at Pablo, and I'm just, I have no clue what I want to do tonight. I have no deciding factor that makes sense in my head, just because I have a lot of respect for you, but I know the group collectively would send you home. Yeah, that's true. I think the group is focused more on track record than just anything, you know? They're focused on that. But personally, I think if you kept me, you know, I wouldn't mind forming an alliance. Oh? At what cost? Just saying. Offers on the table. Not forcing you to do anything you don't want to, but I think if you kept me, I'd make sure we make it to the end. I'd try to improve myself and do better, you know? And I think Pablo would cause you to, you know, end your journey here abruptly. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen next week? She could go harder and become the top all-star. Just maybe you'd land in the bottom. Who's not to say she wouldn't play a dirty game?
That's actually really clever. I actually didn't think of that. I'll keep that in my decision-making skills, but I'm not gonna say no or yes. You'll have to find out what happens. All right. I'm down. Personally, this is All Stars. And nobody said anything about alliances. They're not in the rule book, are they? Quite frankly, there's no rule book. I'm willing to make a deal with Christy. I like her. Me and her, the two blondes at the end. I love that idea. Personally, I think I've had a lot of fun bonding with you because I know that you're Brazilian, I'm Brazilian, and that I'm grateful I got to find someone in this competition that I can truly relate to. Thank you, girl. Like, being from Brazil, people honestly are kind of shocked. I wasn't born, well, okay. My parents are white, but I was born and raised in Brazil. I don't think people know that. And I would go to all these different festivals. I would go to Rio. I'd go to everywhere and just see all these beautiful people. And I think that's what really inspired me to go modeling. And it's great to have a friend like you around because I can totally relate to you too. What do you think about this week? Personally, I'm glad that I got my second win now, and we did win together before. I'm thinking that I'm not seeing you leaving. I don't see you leaving this week. I don't think I could do that to you. I have nothing but respect for you. And whatever happens tonight, you're always an all-star, and always. And I think you slayed this competition. But I'm not ready to say goodbye. Love you, girl. Love you too. Maria is my Brazilian sister, and I know I can always depend on her. But Christy and Maria, I'm pretty sure that Serena's leaving tonight. Wow. Making this decision is still hard, no matter that I have my mind made up, But looking at all these girls and knowing what we're doing here, it's amazing regardless and should be celebrated. I hope that she's not mad at me after this. Sorry, but tough decisions call for tough choices. My mind is not made up. I still have more thinking to do, but I have to make a decision right here and now. Do I send home someone who I could see sending me home in the future? Or should I build an alliance with a girl that I'm not so sure she's gonna come through with? But this decision just makes sense to me. All Stars, welcome back. Two top All Stars stand before me. Ladies, this is your last chance to impress me and win a cash tip of $10,000 and the right to give one of the bottom queens the chop. Ladies, this is the last time I'll say this. Good luck and don't mess it up. $10,000, that just sounds amazing. I would love to have it. But Maria, you're going to step out of my way, sweetie. She's hilarious if she thinks she's going to get past me. Ain't nobody getting this $10,000 tip but me.
I would be complex. I would be cool. They'd say I played the field before I found someone to commit to. Every conquest I had made would make me more of a boss to you. I'd be a fearless leader. I'd be an alpha type. When everyone believes ya, what's that like? I'm so sick of running as fast as I can. Wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again. Cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. So I do brag about raking in dollars and getting bitches and models. And it's all good if you're bad, and it's okay if you're mad. If I was out flashing my dollars, I'd be a bitch, not a bother. They paint me out to be bad, so it's okay that I'm mad. You know that I'm so sick of them coming at me again. Cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, I'd be the man.
Ladies, fantastic work. Christy Blanche, you're a winner, baby. Woohoo! Maria Deventes, you are safe to slay another day. You may join the other girls. Thank you so much. Will the bottom two please step forward? Christy Blanche, with great power comes great responsibility. Will you please reveal the all-star that you have chosen to give the chop tonight? Personally, both of you are amazing superstars in every way and have won a challenge and have shown the world who you are. Personally, I look at both of you standing in front of me and I see a front runner and I see an underdog. But the all-star that I've chosen to give the chop is Pablo. So, girl, it's alright, girl. Well, so it is written, so it shall be done. I thought that I would see you go all the way towards the end, Pablo. But you have made this competition plastic and almost fantastic. From season 1, Pablo, you are and will always will be an all-star. Now, go back to the house, pack your belongings, and go home. Didn't really see this coming, and I'm grateful for everything. This competition has changed my life, and thank you guys so much. Damn, girl. Pablo just got vanillaed. I'm shocked. I can't even. Wait, one more thing. Well, I didn't have an exit line, but I guess. She lived, she served cunt, and she died. Bye, bitches. Mwah. I did not see that coming at all, and it felt really sad to walk out of this competition, but I know that I made the biggest impact at All Stars. You know, I was the first model to get 2 wins in the competition. I literally served fish and cunt and all types of things on that damn stage this season, and I'm proud of every single thing that I did. Personally, I know I'm a bad bitch. I've always been one. And walking out of this competition, silicone and all, I feel like I went and took this opportunity and I still am walking out a winner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get a nose job. Bye! Mwah! Like, where's my phone? Well, All-Stars, congratulations on another successful week here at ANTM. 9 of you remain standing, but next week there will only be 8 of you left in the competition. Ladies, hit it.